Ever heard of the mysterious bad guy from No Country for Old Men, Anton Chigurh? He's more than just a character. He represents the darkest aspects of human psychology and the unpredictable nature of violence. He seems to be this terrifying example of how evil people can be. But what really goes on in his head remains a mystery. Are his heinous deeds a product of his own choices, or do they stem from a deeper psychological realm? Javier Bardem's portrayal of Anton Chigurh in No Country for Old Men is simply remarkable. He brought a villain to life whose presence was both mysterious and deeply unsettling. The Coen brothers and Cormac McCarthy crafted Chigurh with meticulous attention to his actions, appearance, and dialogue, making him an iconic figure in cinema. However, it wasn't as easy as it appeared. Chigurh stood out in the Texan terrain right away with his unusual appearance, which included an old haircut, an unclear dialect, as well as his somewhat robotic mannerisms. His physical appearance and actions were highlighted, which heightens the dread he generates. As if that isn't interesting enough, we learn about his unique philosophy revealed through his dialogue. It's a philosophy like no other. He stresses his role as an instrument of fate, making life and death decisions based on the flip of a coin. It's pretty crazy, right? However, this reliance on chance to dictate outcomes comes with a deeper meaning, serving as a brutal commentary on the randomness of human existence. Furthermore, his adherence to a personal code escalates the situation, causing him to be perceived as alien and morally void by others. This positions him as a deliverer of destiny rather than a murderer, challenging traditional notions of morality. But that's not all. His unpredictable and seemingly arbitrary violence also adds to the plate, showing just how life is fragile and the inherent uncertainties we face. Chigurh's belief in fate significantly alters one's perceptions of free will and responsibility, suggesting that every action and event is preordained. This complex interplay between fate, morality, and human existence is further exemplified by Chigurh's mysterious origins. We rarely learn of his past or motivations, leaving his character shrouded in mystery. Chigurh's eyes, described as blue as lapis like wet stones, contradict the coldness of his actions, adding depth to his character. Despite his criminal actions, there's a curiosity about his rationale and the choices that led him to become the man he is. A curiosity that remains unsatisfied due to the lack of concrete answers about his past. This combination of physical traits, philosophical beliefs, and mysterious origins makes Anton Chigurh a fascinating study in the dark psychology of fictional villains, inviting viewers to ponder the deeper themes of fate, morality, and the human condition. But still, he exhibits obvious psychological characteristics despite the mystery. Throughout the movie, Anton Chigurh exhibits a severe lack of empathy, a quality frequently linked to psychopathic behavior. His unreserved killing without hesitation or regret draws attention to this emotional shortfall. And to make it worse, his peculiar mindset, which leaves life and death decisions to the chance of a coin toss, exposes his contempt for human life even more. This points to an incapacity to comprehend or respect the feelings and welfare of other people. But Chigurh acts not out of impulse, but rather out of a set of ideas that, albeit distinct, coldly prescribe every action he takes. Nevertheless, his unpredictable nature and the way he takes advantage of circumstances shows a certain amount of impatience and cunning. This behavior fits characteristics of people with psychopathic tendencies, who are renowned for their cunning and disregard for the results of their deeds. Unlike established moral standards, Chigurh bases all of his guiding principles only on his own convictions and experiences. His deeds question ethical systems and society standards. They range from the practical to those he believes to be moral obligations. Although it has illegal ramifications, his devotion to a personal code distinguishes him and makes morality in the story more difficult to grasp. Chigurh is even more at odds with traditional moral principles because of his belief in fate and the inevitable nature of his deeds, which emphasizes how anything may be used as an instrument in the big picture. It's evident from looking at these qualities that Anton Chigurh represents a complicated combination of psychological factors that lead to his cold-blooded demeanor. He is not, however, your ordinary murderer who kills without regard. Anton never commits random murders. He follows a different code. It seems like a perverted sense of pleasure rather than need that drives his decision-making. His interactions, especially with the gas station clerk Carson Llewellyn and Carla Jean, make clear how much he enjoys playing with his victims, much like a predator with its prey. But what makes Chigurh interesting is how he makes his decisions. His worldview implies a deterministic view of the world by tying fate and chance into our decisions. In addition to determining the destiny of his victims, he utilizes the coin toss to show that he believes their results are inevitable. This deed is a sobering reminder of the uncontrollable aspects of our life, luck and chance. Chigurh represents the concept of universal fate and serves as the film's spokesperson for its free choice and fate argument. Through his own perverted prism, he presents himself as a mere executor of destiny's will by insisting on the coin's part in decision-making, therefore challenging the idea of personal agency. But it doesn't end there. Chigurh's activities, which are typified by an obsession and an unwavering pragmatism, worsen the problem. He follows a personal code that gives priority to the best ways to accomplish his goals when choosing the equipment for his jobs. This practical attitude is clear in his conversations, when he challenges the need for laws that have negative consequences. Nevertheless, his attitude goes beyond just survival. It's a reflection of his ingrained conviction that opposing the inevitable is pointless. His effectiveness and thorough preparation, free of superfluous steps, reveal a terrifying proficiency in his hitman work. Chigurh is a powerful and frightening figure who represents the worst sides of human nature because of his combination of reason and systematic precision. By delving deeply into the character of Anton Chigurh in No Country for Old Men, we have learned a great deal about the shadowy recesses of human nature. Our knowledge of what makes a character genuinely unforgettable and horrifying in their realism is enhanced by the study of Chigurh's psychological makeup, techniques, and philosophical foundations of his acts. While particular to Chigurh, this approach raises more general questions regarding the essence of evil and the psychology of villainy in literature and movies. This character offers profound insights into the human psyche and reveals startling truths about psychopathic behavior, both in fiction and real life. By highlighting the similarities between Chigurh and actual psychopathic tendencies, he bridges the gap between fictional portrayals and real-world psychology. As we conclude, it's clear that Anton Chigurh is more than just a character. He embodies the essence of the dark, often unexplored aspects of human nature, making us question the lines between fate, free will, and morality. What do you think of Anton? Is he ready to be considered a psychopath? Let us know in the comments section below. Well, that marks the end of today's video. We hope you loved and enjoyed it. On your way out, make sure to hit that like and subscribe button for more videos like these. Till next time.